Hey guys, how's it going? Mario here. Guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about this whole situation with the COVID so-called pandemic. Now, I understand a lot of us have a problem with this whole COVID stuff. It has restricted quite a few things from a lot of us. So many people are affected by it, whether financially or they've lost a lost one, a loved one, sorry. But guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about government and how they are using your information for their own benefit. Now, here in the state of California, they recently passed something that was brought up by our illustrious governor, and I'm being sarcastic when I say this. He created an app called the Exposure Notification for COVID, right? So basically, it's a way for you to um, tell the state of California. Now, I don't know if this is something that's going on pretty much nationwide, but it basically gives you the option of letting uh, the government know that you've been exposed to the virus, right? And that someone would contact you from the health department and ask you how did you ended up contracting the virus and such and forth. So it's kind of a new innovative way of contact tracing, which is what they want to sell it as. But the way I look at it, guys, is that this is a major violation of your privacy. If you look at the fine print on there, it tells you that obviously somebody from a health department can contact you, and that you will remain anonymous. Now, how is that really possible when your phone pretty much tells you the location of where you're at all times? Every time your phone logs into a cell phone tower, it gives out a signal as to where your location's at all times. It also, based on your number, it can tell you who you are and what you're all about and other information that maybe I don't know, and maybe some of you techies out there might know. But do you guys see the problem with all this? Is that you really don't remain anonymous. You really think about it. You're pretty much giving your personal information to the government, and they can pretty much know where you're at all times or what you're doing and all kinds of stuff. And I really feel that that's just too much information. The other problem that I have with all this is that, as we all know, you're not going to remain anonymous with this app and this information. So in reality, it violates the Privacy Act, and it also violates your HIPAA laws that pertain to all this. Now, I'm not sure if they really thought about this as when they were creating all this, and they were just trying to find ways to get more information from the general population. But in reality, the way they're going about it, it's wrong. It's completely wrong, and it's completely unethical. And I really feel that a lot of you guys out there, if you guys have this on your phone, please turn it off. Don't become part of this fiasco, because in reality, the government's trying to use your information. So what would happen if a third party would get a hold of that information, and what are some of the effects of all this? You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it, all they got to know is just a little bit of information from you. And unfortunately, the internet has so many other ways that they can find more information from you and get all kinds of stuff that you really may not want, or for your health information to be out there as a public record. And how is that going to affect you? What about if you're applying for a job and then people see that you've been exposed to COVID? Maybe some people may take you, maybe some people won't. But I'm just using that as an example of what could happen. So I don't agree with with what they are trying to do here. I really feel that it's very unethical. And I think a lot of you guys need to make sure that if you have this on your phone, please turn it off. Don't become part of this madness. I really feel that the government is using this to gather as much information against you, and also sell your information for their own gain. Now, chime in, let me know what your thoughts are with all this. In reality, this is just my point of view. I just feel that certain things should be left to the health professionals, and it should be something that's not of a convenience factor. We understand that we make apps for a lot of things to make our lives easier, but in this case I really feel that this is the wrong way of going about things. So all right guys, that's all I got. Chime in, let me know what you guys think. Like always, God bless you, God bless the United States of America, and I'm out.